let's talk about setting appointments. Basics, this is fundamentals. There's a lot of variables there. There's a lot of training you'll get on this, but this is designed just to give you a basic understanding about setting appointments where you don't make too big of a deal about it, but you can have confident about what are the main things that go on there. So setting appointments. So here we go. When you set appointments, it all starts with finding a prospect. Now this can be done in person, can be done over the phone, off a prospect list or whatever, but sooner or later you're going to find someone and you got to start making arrangements to get in front of them so you can share an idea. And so you go into a pattern of conversation, and the end result of this conversation is you're going to set the appointment. Okay? We're not selling a car. We're not changing someone's philosophy. We are setting an appointment. That is the sale. That is the goal. That is it. You're going to set the appointment and then you're going to say, bye. Get out of there. Move on. And when you set the appointment, there's some do's and there's some don'ts. So here's a couple of the do's. There's a million ways you can do this, but no matter what you do, be brief. Get to the point. Be brief. Another thing, you're trying to create curiosity. So create a little intrigue in there. You've got something they're going to be interested in, and make them, if you can, get to where they want to see it. You can ask for help. Ways of doing this, you can ask for their help. People don't mind helping. You can ask for their opinion. So we want to show this thing to you and get your opinion on it, see if we're in the right track. You might be able to tell us we're trying to break into this market, and you might give us some ideas on the best way to do it. Now, don't get into details. Again, trying to, they're going to try and find out what it is, because if they can get you to start explaining what it is, then they don't have to have you to come over there. But you can let them know in one way or another. This is like, for me to, if I start trying to explain it, I'm just going to confuse you more. It's going to be like trying to describe the difference between the colors red and blue over the phone. It's like trying to give you a haircut over the phone. Certain things, it just don't work until you just have to see them. And the magic word in getting people to cooperate with you is to use the word quicker. If we just come by and take a few minutes, it'll make it go a whole lot quicker than trying to get into it over the phone. And so another thing you want to do is to never argue. You don't want to get into a debate. You don't want to get into an argument. You're not going to win any wars. If someone is just not cooperating, you don't want to continue this whole thing of never take no for an answer. No, take no for an answer. I mean, that's one thing if you're in front of them and you're trying to explain things to them, but you don't want to be annoying. I mean, you're talking to them, you're trying to make friends. Some people you're just not going to hit it off with. Sometimes the timing is wrong, but you do not want to create an argument. Don't be afraid to if you run into a lot of things, move on. There's other people out there. There's other happier, open, cooperative people you can deal with. Anytime you're in a sales or marketing business, you're in the business of helping people, and you cannot help people who don't want to be helped. So, if they're just not in the frame of mind that they're going to be receptive, why should you go in there and expose yourself to that kind of negativity and abuse? Move on. Okay, next. But the goal is here, not to win a debate, not to win any wars, just to go in there and set an appointment so that you can go in and show them something that they're going to get very, very excited about, something they need, something that's going to improve their life. So, use these guidelines, no matter what presentation your training manager gives you to use. Use this as an overview, as a style of getting to the point and get that appointment set. That's the fastest way. That's the best way. That's some of the basics of setting appointments.